Chat, baby. It is Thursday. How's everyone doing? Keegan just quickly went to the toilet. Or did he go to the toilet? I don't know, Chad, but Keeks will be back. He will be back. How's everyone doing this morning? Everyone doing all right? Let us quickly do that poll. What do you guys think we can do for the poll? All right. What do you think we can do for the poll, guys? Give me a suggestion there. Poll. like for feed picks, like for... I'm just gonna go simple. Drop a like if you like us. What did you do?
I was like, what was it? Like if you... Like if you want the TP.
Yeah.
Or like if you want TP. And then it was like profits incoming. And then the other one was, I'm waiting for a bottom wick.
Hey, bottom week. Keegs, how you doing? Thursday.
I'm doing good, brother. We locked and loaded, yeah.
Yeah, obviously last night, Chad. Yo, pal. I don't think. Here's my thing, Keegs. I don't think Pal expected the boys to just straight come for the jugular.
Blood, bro.
Guys, Pal thought they're gonna like settle him in, be like, hey Pal, what do you think of the latest inflation data? Are you guys happy? Or it's just like boom, September.
Yeah.
Cut, no cut. And he's like sorry. And I was like, yo, that first question. And Chad, the big thing for me, there was 3 questions. Timmy didn't give a good question. It was very, I think that the first Chicky and the second one
I
already.
think they got the question before you could have asked it, yeah.
So technically what it came down to is he left the door wide open. He didn't say no cut for September. What he did say is that data as of late has been positive. That is what he said. He also said it is now a question of collectively. He's not putting more emphasis on the labor market. He's not putting more emphasis on inflation. He says we're now at a stage where both are equally driving their monetary policy. So we are back now at a stage where NFP can be just as big as CPI. But we also now at a stage where if we have a big NFP on Friday, like a massive miss or a massive beat, that could actually make CPI a non-event, believe it or not. For the first time in how many months, CPI could be a dud, because now the weight is equally divided between the labor market and CPI, all right? So that is what I got from it, Keys. I don't know what you got from it, but...
So for me, pretty similar. I'm not going to give too much away because obviously that is for the Project G guys. They obviously know with regards to NFP. But to CPI, I will just say, obviously I'm leaning to the same direction we initially spoke about. So again, if you're on Project G,
I'm still there.
For CPI, for me, he actually confirmed it. He confirmed it because of something he said. So as much as it was yes, no, back and forth type of thing, he gave us an answer there.
I'm with you.
If you can 100%. Read between the lines. So yeah, I'm pretty locked in for tomorrow, and for CPI.
I actually think NFP could deliver tomorrow, guys. I don't think it's going to be like other NFPs. I think it could be a biggie. All right. We're gonna chat a little bit here. All right, guys. Before we start, as always, we're gonna start off with prayer. And our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. If you believe it, amen. You can drop it. Amen. Thank you, Keegs. All right, Chad, let's go straight into the economic calendar. This is now the business end of the week. PMI is coming out in 39 minutes out of Spain, Italy, and France. All right, and Germany. Okay, so big deck of PMIs. A little bit later, we've got unemployment rate out of Eurozone. We have the similar event to what we had last night with FOMC out of Britain. All right, so expecting to cut rates. All right. So let's just check here quickly. Is this going to be their first cut, chat? I just want to make sure. I haven't been following. Yes. All right. So this is potentially the first cut. One of the big three. I call them the big three. The Fed, the ECB, the Bank of England. Actually, the big four, BOJ, already hiked. They're hiking. The rest of the world is cutting. Very, very weird situation. But anyways, big one later. ISM manufacturing PMIs and quite a big deck of US data coming out. So I think we're going to have a busy day, and I hope you guys are ready for it, because I'm ready for it. And I know Keegan is ready for it, guys. So straight to the chart, straight to the technicals. DXY on the daily. What do we have here? We have what they call, let me show you here. We have a confirmed rejection of the 200 daily EMA. All right, we've got a confirmed breakout now to the downside. And what I want you to focus on is draw this box here, this bottom end of the box. That is the potential rejection zone. But then also something that makes it very, very tricky. And I've got a weird feeling we could be parked here up until NFP, that weekly pivot, is the fact that we took the previous daily low and now we've already flipped bullish again. And we're trading above the previous weekly low as well. So previous daily low, previous weekly low. This just makes it very awkward, alright? So, but it's still bearish, confirmed resistance up there. Now it's just a case of how do we get involved there. 4 hour, there we can see for the guys, let's quickly do this. For the Project G guys, please let me know in the chat, what do we call this pattern? I actually told them last night, I showed them this pattern. It's a very specific pattern, alright? Let's just see who remembers it. This is a very specific pattern on the chart. I'm going to give it 1 minute. We've got time. Beautiful. Do fun us. You're a winner. This is the confabulation pattern, guys, because everyone is now confused. It's broken to the upside, it's broken to the downside, and now it's coming back into the middle. So you are now confabulated, you are conflicted, and you feel like you don't know actually what you're doing. So that's fine. We all feel like that sometimes, so don't even stress about it. Yes, Bev, there's the pattern. All right, guys, so 80 is still heavy bearish. We have traded below the previous daily low. We're back above. We're back above the previous weekly low. The 200 there. This was quite a nice level there. Back above the daily pivot. Back at the EQ. It is just weird for me at this stage. I don't know what to say on the dollar. If I look at this, none of it makes sense. So I'm going to let the markets open up. I'm not going to try and guess. So let's keep it moving. US 30. Okay, US 30 is still bullish for me. Look at the weekly. Weekly, we have already almost filled 80% of that wick. I said go to the start of this week. I said very easy week, bullish. Week full. Yesterday, said very weird, but that is now a breakout. As ugly as it is, we've got another week full, so I'm expecting us to potentially trade here. End of the day. All right. 4 hour is... There we go. Yesterday we spoke about it as well. There was that first pullback, new high being created. Now somewhat of a consolidation pattern here. So just watch this zone here. This is where we're going to break out of. Either to the upside or to the downside. I'm leaning long. 5 minute. Weekly R1. 80 is now starting somewhat to look a little bearish. Very simple. Here's your box. That's all you need to focus on for the rest of the session. Chad, we are going to see what's going to happen there. Nasdaq daily. Please go and watch yesterday's analysis. I gave it to you yesterday morning, and I said this is the Larry Williams smash play. I even showed you where in our Discord you can go and find that book. So I don't know. I said if you're serious about your trading, I've seen this where it's supposed to, not supposed to, you would think that we're going to continue lower because we've broken a structure, and then it just completely reverses. This is the Larry Williams smash play. You actually have a buy stop there because usually once it breaks through there, it runs. But all right, there's that previous area we talked about. There's that little neckline area, no bottom wick. This is the next area of contention. I'm still neutral, Chad, because we've had confirmed support break back up again. I need to see what we do at this level. That is going to be key for me for the rest of the session. 4 hour time frame. Let's see. Okay, there it's very clear here. We've got a little bit of an M formation here, or W formation. We can come back to the weekly pivot and the daily pivot, and new one's also fine. Daily pivot, weekly pivot. So we can potentially come all the way back to retest this and then continue up. But let's check here. 5 minute previous daily high. Okay, very, very simple. Here we go, Chad. Very, very simple. Asia lows have been taken. Previous daily high. That's your level to monitor. If we reject there and we come back below Asia lows, we are going here. As ugly as it looks, we are coming back down there. All right. Now, gold. Oh, gold. What is gold doing? Who was in yesterday's session when we spoke about it? What was the call on gold yesterday? What were we trying to do yesterday with gold? Did we try, Keeks, did we try and sell gold yesterday?
Yeah, guys, if you tried to hedge us yesterday, you would have been clapped.
All right. Chad, you guys know we were only looking for buys. Why? If you're new here and you haven't watched the analysis from yesterday, we said it is very simple. We actually drew it out on a daily. On the Discord, go exclamation Discord. All of the Discord, all of the Nighbot shortcuts are now in the description as per popular demand. Give me one sec, Keek. Sorry, man. I just wanna show the guys here, because if you catch this, there's your trading is gonna be so much easier.
Nah, go for it, bro.
If you catch what I'm showing you here, and you know how to determine your bias, because this is as clean as it gets. You can't get cleaner than this. And now you can say, oh, Chris, but you got a loss and a break even on buying gold. Yes, at least I was buying gold. Okay. Some guys were selling gold, and we all know how that went. Okay, so here's the thing. Discord, exclamation Discord. If you go under the education section, this is the reversal play. I have to show it to you guys because a lot of people are not necessarily here every single day. So for some people, it's their first time, so we need to cater for them as well. So sorry for the guys that... sorry for the ones that have been here since day one, but we also have to cater for our fellow brethren and gal them. All right, guys, so this was the setup. We spoke about it yesterday, and I still told you guys that there was that break lower, and then you would have expected us from here to continue lower, but what happened was we actually broke back above. So there was a minor structure break there. Then also we closed back in this range, and I told you guys, just look how clean it is. By the end of the week, we could be trading it. Thank you so much. We could be trading there. All right, so that was beautiful to see. Some of the guys actually caught the buys as well shared during the press conference. I think it was Stefan caught the buys while we were in the press conference. I shared a trade idea. I think it is still there somewhere. I know it's gone. But yeah, trade idea was here. The trade idea was here. Yeah, this was straight after, or still in the press conference, but right at the end, I shared this idea here. And it was the... Am I talking shit now? Anyways, there was a... Yeah, it was here. It was here. And I think the daily R2 was somewhere up here. So I know what's the name caught it. I didn't take it. It was too quick by the time I shared it, and I was on my terminal too late. But anyways, daily is still bullish, Chad. Let me not get too stuck into that. Daily is still bullish. Please note that we can potentially have a doji candle today after a big day like that. You can have somewhat of a ranging day. So we can even pull back to the previous weekly high, and we can also pull back to that key level there. On a weekly time frame, what play is this? This is the smash play on the weekly time frame. So there we've got a breakout potentially. If this weekly closes here, this will be the first time ever in history that we would have a weekly candle closure above that level. All right, so 5 minutes, I'm almost done. Previous daily high up there, we've got our 200 EMA down here, daily pivot. Previous weekly high, not really tested that much, just a tiny little test there. I would actually love for gold to come all the way back to 24, 26. But looking at the grids, what is this zone? Is that the daily flip zone? Yeah. Okay, there's the daily flip, Chad. Gold is right in the middle. I'm not going to do anything yet. I want to see how we open up. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm not going to trade it in this range. Okay, this range for me is a no, a big no. And now we can go over to Keegs. That was my 10 minutes of glory.
Before we start there, Chris, you just want to mute it quickly?
Chad, sorry man, I just want to Keegan's screen is nah, Keegs, give me a second.
Oh, it's all good, bro. You let me know when it's ready.
Chad, just a little technical glitch here. Keegan screen. Try and add it again. Moded something once, I don't know, because yesterday we had your cam in cam. Add a new source. You sure that little 2-point plug thing is on for your screen? That little adapter. because it's not giving any on. And nothing has changed. Oh, Chad, that is the beauty of technology. It's always something new. Keegs, it's good to have you back, my brother. It is good.
I'm back in the game now. Alright, Chad, so let's start off with DXY. So quite an interesting one here for us. We're going to mark that out here. Again, we'll move that over, but it's not the end of the world. We do have it on our indicator. But DXY, so what are we looking at for you on the higher time frame, guys? So for me, I'm going to take a neutral outlook. Obviously, we are still bearish on the weekly long term. We can see that coming in here. But we're going to be neutral on the day. And that's purely because we want to see us try and manipulate price in for what's going to happen with NFP. So not only we did trade down, we hit that level again at 103,450. And now we want to see what markets are going to do, how they're going to price around, how they're going to range. I don't think we're going to get really any breakouts today. So as we know, I think we can all see we are stuck in this little bit of a range over here at the moment. So the big thing now is, can we get out of that range? And I don't think we're going to get that today. That definitely isn't the case. But on the 4 hour, what can we look at for any potential moves here? So firstly, we already have a massive bullish engulfing coming up here. And we have the EQ over there, which we are testing at the same time. But again, we do have this little bit of a breakout and the weekly pivot right here. So we could see any type of move maybe come into the EQ, weekly pivot. And we could even see then that pullback back to the S1. Because again, that is the weekly S1. So you either could be pulling back there, you could pull back to the daily pivot. But I don't think we're going to get any type of breakout moves. You're still going to be in this range for today, if I'm honest with you guys. So when we're looking on the 15, we can obviously Asia lows nicely at the bottom, looking untested, but holding that key level. That was the retest for us in the big move. So the thing is, because that was our key area, two things are going to happen. As I say, we're either going to be trading back up now, as I say, EQ, daily pivot, back up to the weekly pivot, daily R1. We can see this area at the top here. That's where we want to see price go into, and then basically parking the bus, just bouncing around here the whole day, giving us that type of move. Because if we have to come all the way back down to the daily key level, not only again we are coming back down for a weak Asia low, but coming back to this key level then obviously gives us a good opportunity to break further down. So personally, I think DXY around about where it is where we're actually going to finish up the day. But again, it's just a case of bouncing around here before the end of the day. We close off around about where we are, pretty much on the daily pivot. But that's my outlook. So very, very much neutral on dollar for today. When we go over to NASDAQ, again, very, very much neutral. Reason being, obviously, we are starting to go more bullish. But the thing for me, guys, is, again, you can see no bottom wick. We've had a big move from this area. So once you see that retest come in, we're obviously also bouncing off the 200 here on the 4 hour. And you are also at the monthly pivot. So we can see, obviously, guys, it is the first today. So new monthly pivots are out and about. And we can see the new one right above us, basically. So what does that mean? Same thing as we use with any other pivot. We want to trade to a pivot, and once we're there, it's a case of trading away from it. So the fact we are very, very close, we see obviously our EQ and all of that very far down. Two things from here are going to happen. We're either going to start running all the way back down immediately now. Otherwise, we can see a little bit of a fake out taking the lows, where then we can go back above to get those Asia highs that are untested, taking that monthly pivot and then dropping all the way back down after that. Because now technically you've had that fake out, Asia highs tested, you've traded to the monthly pivot to trade away from it. And again, that then allows for that big move back to the retest over here, your daily pivot EQ all the way back down. And then again, can be a case of coming back down, but once we then just park in the bus again for tomorrow. So not expecting any big moves building up, obviously, for NFP. Then when we go to US30, we are obviously very bullish. So again, I want to say a more neutral outlook, but as I say, technically, this does just give us a lot more bullish momentum. But when we see you got a little nipple of a bottom wick there. So
Did you say nipple?
Nipple, bro.
Okay, all right.
So we go in that route now. But we can see, obviously, at the bottom here, these levels of support. We can see where that held in the past. Now, the two things, we are traded here, we hit this level. So we knew this was a major level of resistance. We said to you guys yesterday this was going to be the target for us, which it came to very, very nicely, trading all the way back up to the daily R1 and then coming back down. But again, big thing for me is that bearish momentum. So now we obviously have what we always talk about, a swing low. Swing high, sorry. Now you've traded back down, you into an area of rejection, you've traded back up, you've got the weekly R1, and now you're trading back down. So you're also holding that swing high, coming back down, and you've got all this momentum back to the down again, the bottom side. So when we look here, again, we can see, obviously your Asian highs had a lot of movement already, the fake out to the top side, so the opposite of what NASDAQ's showing us. So for me, naturally, this actually looks very, very good right now to see the rejection off a weekly R1, off of a key area, back into the Asia range, taking out the Asia lows. You've got the EQ daily pivot. So personally, if this thing can hold here, I think we're going to see USD start to drop very, very fast today. And personally, that previous daily low all the way back down to the weekly pivot, and with USD, we can see the monthly pivot quite far down below there, close to the weekly. So we can get a nice big move to the downside today on USD. And again, once this happens, it's a case of we can see a pullback and literally park the bus in the middle around there. So when we go over to gold for last, same thing, guys. We are obviously a bit more neutral on the outlook for the week with a bullish look for today. Now, again, this is pretty much hard. We want to say, obviously, we want to be bullish because of what technicals are showing us. But again, I want to still say pretty much neutral. And again, this is going to sound literally a copy and paste with everything. We had a massive breakaway off of the weekly R1. Now, the first thing is the weekly R2 is there. We literally are almost in a 50% range of the move. So there's a very, very good chance we can still pull back now. Because again, your breakaway, not tested. And again, we can already see momentum's halted. So very unlikely we're going to continue back up now. So even though I am bullish, I want to see us being a little bit more aggressive here, coming back down. So you can see obviously Asia highs. You've got a previous daily high, Asia lows untested, previous weekly high, and then obviously back down to that weekly R1. We can see the EQ, all of that down there for us. So what I'm going to look at, guys, very, very simple. You can say the same thing. You got your swing high, coming back down. We want to see almost using this previous daily high, if anything, as a final level of resistance. Once this breaks through here, I think gold is gone again for some big buys. But as long as we are staying underneath that, very good chance we're coming back down for the Asia lows, untested, and we're going to be coming all the way back down to this 24, 28 area, possibly even back down to here where we said no retest since the breakaway. So personally for me, 24.80, 24.20 becomes a very, very nice target for us. And as we all know, you can see that 15,200 lurking around there at the 24.20, which does become a nice magnet for price. But pretty much everything from my side, guys.
Keegs, thank you so much. Just that rhino horn, if you can throw that over here for us to open up these markets. Beautiful. Chad, markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. If I'm not mistaken, this is round 7. Keegs, am I right? It is round 7. 7, 8, yes. 7. Let's go. Fight. Alright, that is for all the accounts that got lost last night. And those are for the accounts that are still going to be lost tomorrow. Chat, markets are open in motion. I'm just going to go through the fundamental chat. Slasher Cakes, Bevan Host, Dylan Savage, as every day. Big shout out to you guys for doing this for us. So get ready. Hold on, guys. We're going to go through fundamental chat. Now, Euro USD trades in positive territory for the second consecutive day. Around 108.35 in Thursday's early Asian session. Fed left interest rate unchanged on Wednesday, but Chair Jerome Powell signaled that the Fed September meeting could lead to a cut. Eurozone inflation edges up to 2.6 year-on-year in July. A combination of supporting factors pushes the gold price to a 2-week high on Thursday. Fed's dovish stance drags the US bond yields lower and continues to weigh on the USD. The risk on mood caps gains as bulls move to sidelines ahead of the US NFP on Friday. All right, there's a backtest bull as well. I don't know what bull that is, but gold prices keep record highs inside as Fed talk rate cuts. Maybe backtest bull is, I don't know who that is, but it's good to see you, my brother. Most Asian stocks were muted on Thursday as Japanese shares plummeted after the Bank of Japan flagged more interest rate hikes. China's manufacturing sector unexpectedly shrinks in July. All right. As rate cuts near, investors assess where the Fed can stick the soft landing. They always say that any landing you walk away from is a good landing, soft or hard. The Fed is ready to land this plane. Bank of England close to cutting rates from 16-year high. Bevan Gous. Yen advances further due to hawkish sentiment towards BOJ. BOE, Bank of England interest rate decision fairly divided going into today. Aussie dollar sidelined, declines as USD trims losses ahead of ISM PMI. Euro extends its recovery. US stocks jump as Fed keeps rates steady but signals closing in on first cut. Harris advances on Trump in 6 swing states as per Bloomberg poll. Etienne saying it is the Chad baby. He wants a baby for the Chad. Okay, thanks Etienne. And then Chad, here we go. As always, Bevan cooking up a little special here. In other news, the SA Forex goes to war for NFP tomorrow. Chris, TP, Market Bull, and Keeks, Young Gun, Van Dijk, prep the righteous and honest against the Orange Muppet, the Alphas, and the Oh, Bev. Cheers to Bev. Bev gets the horn. Oh, Chris, TP, Chad, and you know what the weird thing is? When I was at the urologist, he was like, your bladder's fine, dude. Your bladder is good. And I was like, damn, can it be? TPing like every couple of minutes, but yeah. Chad, but good morning. Etibor, all the chicken rice from Checkers, leaving 0 gains for everyone, even less for Oscar. All right, Chad, beautiful. Welcome to, if you're new here, we just want to welcome you. If you have been around here, it is always a pleasure for all of you guys to come back and join us here. It's going to be a good day. I think we're going to get a lot of volume. DXY already at that daily pivot. US 30 already breaking below. Look at that little zone here. If we start rejecting here, as Keegan said, could be somewhat of a downside move. NASDAQ also rejecting that previous daily high level. So now very simple going into the rest of the session. Asia lows, if we reject there, also somewhat lower. Gold. Guys, who was in the call yesterday with me? I just want to see. Remember what we talked about, the 4-hour candle, the guys that said they didn't have a strat. Just look here. 2 confirmed bearish candles. Untested zone here. All right. Who was in that call with me? 2 consecutive bearish candle closures. We've got a bottom wick to fill. That took the previous 2 candles, closed bearish. On the 4-hour, all right. Only thing is your stop would have been pretty wide, but you would have gotten in 2 positions. Let's see here. This is the most strat for the guys that don't know. So your stop was going to be a little bit wide. But again, we are in a high volume node here. So there's your 2 positions. I'm not going to give away too much here while the contest is ongoing. But my troops know what's crack-a-lacking here. Alright, so there you have 2 positions on. Alright, so just making some notes. All right. Jeremy, James caught up on the press release. Some cringeworth moments. Shades. Shade and smoke thrown. Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, we are going to talk about it in the upcoming press conference. Not this week. Maybe not even next week. Maybe the week after that. We're going to just let things simmer a little bit, but we definitely, I think it's there's some very good points we're going to get into, and we're going to delve a little bit deeper into what happened during that press conference. Backtest Bull saying, been lurking in the chat for a while, Chris. Just quiet, but really love what you guys are doing for the community. Major respect. Thanks, my brother. Backtest Bull will evolve into a forward test bull, into a fully fledged bull. So watch the progression of backtest bull. Mr. Call just caught up this morning. All right, do van us. Good man. I caught that bar with you guys last night. Neil, nice man. Beautiful. See how the kid loved this channel. Hey, man. You're the one that laughed. So, chat, so last chat on this, and I do apologize. I'm not going to talk about the visit to the doctor again, but that one mate of mine, Donnie, big shout out to him as well. Tennis coach has got a very good tennis clinic and academy in Port Elizabeth. Chatted to him, and he also went to the same doctor, and I phoned him, and he's like, I said, bro, listen, let's real chat. Let's talk about that visit. And he starts laughing. He's like, tell me about it. I'm like, no. How did your visit go? He's like, hey man, he breaks it down to me. More or less the same experience. I'm like, bro, did you expect it? He's like, not at all. And he's like, he also had a good crack up. And yeah, and then also if you think about it, how many crown jewels has that doctor fondled? Yeah, it is just. But anyways, Chad, we're done with that. 6th of September. We're getting the snip done, and then officially a sports model. Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's a case of nobody talks about it, and nobody expects it. Yes, and when I phoned my two uncles yesterday, and I said, bro, why didn't you guys tell me? He's like, tell you about what? I'm like, that visit. And on both occasions when I spoke to him, both of them started cracking up. He's like, hey man, that's like bro code. You don't tell the boys what's cracking there. You just laugh afterwards. But nah, man. Chris, how much are you paying? I'll do it for you for half. Nah, bro. Are you talking about the vasectomy, my dude? What is Bev talking about here? And then, guys, big shout out to the winners last night. So, Andre from the chat, we are flying him out. Believe it or not, this man phoned me yesterday because he wanted to come down and visit us. And he was like, oh, the flights, this and that. And he's like, but I've got a feeling I'm winning that flight to you guys tonight. And he's like, okay, if I win it tonight, these are the dates that I want to come down to you guys. So just keep it in the back of your mind. And I was like, okay. So we rolled. The first guy was it Jared?
Jared. Yeah,
Jared.
he said there in the chat he's already got his account.
Yeah, so Jared was from Oudtshoorn. There's no flights from George to P. There's like one flight a month. So we said, Jared, bro, we can bus you up, you can stay a day or two, or we'll give you a 550k account. And he's like, no, give me an account. And myself and Keek said, okay, no, we have to fly somebody out. That's the entire idea with it, is to get somebody here to spend the day with us. Then it was Neil Estreisen. Neil won. Neil was from Pretoria, but Neil said, hey, bro, I don't really want to fly to you guys. I see you every day on stream. No offense. I'll take the account. And I was like, okay, shit. And then somebody just after that said, give it to Andre. And I said, no, Andre needs to win this on merit. So we're going to spin. And that third spin,
Alright, flip it. And guys, to be fair,
The first
one
missed him by a
missed
milli.
Andre. Like, it was that typical thing on a spinner
On
where like
Andre.
it's on his name and the last second, doop, onto Jared. And it just missed him. And then the third time, it lands on Andre's name. Oh, bro.
The spinner was rigged.
We were like, hey, we're not even asking that guy if he wants the account or if he's coming down.
All right, guys. 15-minute shuffle is about to end in 2 minutes. Let's see. Nasdaq fighting back. US 30 also back. All right. Interesting times, yeah. Interesting times.
Bro, did you see the video talking about all of that? Did you see the video myself and Carl sent it to you last night?
Which one?
Bro, please, actually, hold on. Carl's on stream. Please, I want you to watch the video now. Oh.
Let me see. Did you send it?
Yeah, just go to our chat on Instagram.
Oh, the hair transplant one.
No, that's from yesterday, bro. The most recent video I sent you.
No, bro. There's literally the hair transplant and then the doctor. Check here. The doctor. That's the. And then I sent you the one of Toto.
Before. No ways.
Yeah, I didn't.
Carl, did it get taken down, bro?
What was it? Story.
It did get taken down, bro. The video. It's not there
Me
anymore.
getting a prostate exam. And the doctor saying, Steve.
Oh,
don't-
yes, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, bro. All right, Steve, let's not. Okay. My name's Jared.
I'm Steve.
I know, I'm Steve. Hey, bro. That is rough.
Bro, how do you explain that one, eh?
Emotional damage. Emotional. You must have Andre on stream. We will. No, Andre was manifesting that, Chad. Yo, the man was manifesting it hard. Eugene Mercedes, morning, Chris. Quick question. US 30 for me is bullish. Sorry, Chad, there's a little flyer. US 30 for me is bullish. However, yesterday and the day before, Asia low still has not been taken. Oh, Eugene, so here's the thing. If Asia lows do not get taken, remember, go check on the trading plan in the Discord. You will see we talk about continuation. So yesterday was a typical continuation play where if it holds above Asia highs, very likely it will continue higher. All right, so then you don't have to stress about it. So as soon as it holds above an Asia high, then it's going to continue higher. All right, so there are going to be times where it's not taken. All right, but yeah, for instance, the highs have been taken, the lows have been taken. So if it closes back inside the range, it could be a range day where it's just going to chop up and down in here. I hope that makes sense, my brother. Alian, Chris, ek jou en sy oor sit jy. Ja, sorry man. PC, so ek dink iemand my geblok by accident. Wat was jou ander handle gewees? Sorry man. Alian. Nee, ons het niemand. Wat was jou? Ek dink ons het jou geblok hier, hoor. Ons sien jou elke dag hier, ja, so dis weird. Stemai, Stefan, don't know if you trade that pair. I am short on. Okay. Nice. No. We did trade it, but not anymore. But yeah, from the start of the week, we were bearish on GBP USD. Bearish. So purely looking at the weekly. For the guys that were trading with us, we spoke about bearish can come all the way down to 127.40, 127.30 to come and retest that 200 EMA. So this was actually shared with our members on Sunday prep call. And then also the daily, I think on Monday we spoke about it, where I clearly stated that's your localized high, and all that we've been doing is we've just been breaking structure lower. So it's typical bearish order flow. Nothing bullish about this. So yeah, no, beautiful. I agree with your shorts. Very nice. Very nice. It's so nice, I'll even short it twice. That's what Keegan said. Gold is a tricky one here this morning, Chad. I'm not going to lie to you. Gold is a little... Keeks, what are you looking at? I know your zone. You're looking for a head and shoulders there.
On gold.
Yeah.
Little pullback to that previous daily high. Otherwise, the break of Asia lows.
Okay. All right. Morning, G's. Much love, Katlego. Thank you so much, my brother. Perfect. Added to my notes. Thank you, Chris. Always learning. Beautiful. You're a wise man. Thanks, Eugene. Al dis weer want boodskappe gaan deur op my foon, maar nie van Peace in dieselfde account. Yo, Alian, that's very weird. That is very weird. Because I can see your account and there's nothing weird on your account. It's not blocked or anything. Benty Paz, good morning. Guys, then also JSE, I didn't take anything today because the Hang Seng is literally at the daily open, so somewhat of a flat day. And also I think if you go on the 5 minutes, you're not expecting anything massive here, so nothing on the JSE for me this morning. I think I'm going to restart the funny balcony of Goy. Alright guys, how's the week been? Trading wise, I think I am down 1%. Let me just check. Yeah. Oh no, damn, I'm actually down 2%. I'm down 2%, yeah. 2% down for the week. 2%. US 30. Okay, yeah. So the 1.5% was from. Okay, so it's the one loss on gold, the buy yesterday morning with you guys, and then the 222 strat, the 1.5. Alright. Chris, please have a look at NAS 100 on 4 hour. Let's do that for you, brother. Price testing 200 EMA. Would I consider short? Okay, let's have a look at it. 4 hour. No. Why would you short? Because this 4 hour candle is still open, and we have yet to get a bearish candle closure in this vicinity, so absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. And you will get movement at this 200. So don't think like price is just gonna all of a sudden reverse there. You'll see that price usually tend to stick around these key levels. Because it is a key level. Okay, yeah, there it didn't, but there, for instance, almost 3-4 candles at it. So no, absolutely not. You trying to snipe it now. Be honest. Sorry, guys. Yo. You're trying to snipe it, and you're impatient. You don't want to wait for confirm. So no. No. And also Nasdaq, Asia highs untested. There's the monthly pivot. Asia lows have now been taken, so this thing can easily rip through here. Easy. Yeah, it's been slow, Ben. It's been slow. We've been trying to craft some plays here. But yeah, it has been very uneventful London session. Already up more than last week. Beautiful, Neil. Pedro, I'm up 3.5. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. 19,775. Okay, nice. Gotta catch them all. Alright. Gotta catch them all. What now?
You gotta catch them all.
Griffin FX is saying he's ready to catch all the trades. Yeah, Chad, it has been, it's NFP week. It's the first day of the new month. Actually, now that we mentioned it, let's check out the monthlies closed. Actually, completely forgot. Alright, look at the monthlies. We talked about it yesterday. Chad, honestly, on a monthly, there's that key level. That's also that flat body support area for the dollar.
I'm just saying, Chris, when what we spoke about last night, on the monthly, that's going to play out beautifully.
Yeah. This can push up to 104.03, and that's a break of structure to the downside. So this is bearish on the monthly. US 30 on the monthly. Yeah, Chad, there, as clean as it gets. That is a monthly breakout. There's your yearly R1. So yeah, we can actually pull all the way back there and still be bullish. Look what happened previously when we. Okay, so you can also say, Chris, but yeah, 2021. There we had a breakout. We had two false breakouts. Every time, close back below, try to break, close back below. So you do run the risk of this happening on the monthly, but also you do have a case where if it breaks out now, something like this, there it just ran and it continued higher. All right. So what I'm going to say is on the monthly for US 30, if it creates a bottom wick, at least even if it pulls back to there, maybe even 25% pullback of this monthly, you can even take a buy stop on the monthly flip for that monthly to go and fill this little wick there. All right. But that is bullish. I am bullish on the month. Nasdaq on the monthly is a little, it's a little tricky because it took a previous monthly high. It closed bearish. We've got this potential test. Yeah. Gold on the monthly as well. There you go. Gold as clean as they come. Break above. Bullish. Alright. Research shows that I've been shadow banned. Where do you see that, my brother? Andrew Vayer, good morning, good morning. Keegs, would you take the EQ strand on US30 with the current structure? And would you long or short it? Okay, Ed, let me have a look. Ed, I think it's simple. It's a short, my brother. If you just consider, and I say that because if you just consider the order flow, you can see Asia trading up, shifting down, and now just breaking structure to the downside. So you could get a continuation of the bearish order flow. The only time that I would say things are going to change is if we start printing bullish order flow and we maybe take out a lower high. So if we maybe, for instance, come and take out that zone there and we hold back in the range and we actually start trading back above this 200. But other than that, we could trade all the way back down. US30 likely for bigger retrace today. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Thanks, Stefan. Chris, I'm looking to short NAS. Okay. Okay. Google kom keer search maar is my PC se IP. Ek kan kyk maar nie praat nie. How did the lights come? Sheesh. Seeing that we're not taking anything, our favorite cartoon of all time. My cartoon's gonna be Dexter. What if NAS makes stops in August, breakdown to end August, and Fed cuts? Nathan, there's a lot of you can speculate on a lot of theories, but like I always say, there's a lot of if and ors and then and don'ts. So for me personally, as much as I try and paint a longer term picture for myself, you guys know I come in here every single week. I look at what the weekly is going to do, and my focus is purely on how is this weekly candle going to close. Is it going to close bullish or bearish? Okay. Then after I've made my decision, then every single day it's a case of how can this daily candle close, bullish or bearish. Otherwise what's going to happen is, and I've been there, you've got this idea in your head that the Fed should do A, B, and C, and it's going to affect the market in these 2 or 3 ways. So every time you take a trade, you've got this I don't even want to say a cognitive bias, but you've got a cognitive bias in your head that everything I'm doing needs to be dollar bearish, and when the dollar is not bearish, it throws you off completely. Because why is the dollar not bearish? Yields are doing this, DXY is doing this, Jerome Powell said this, and it throws you off completely. Believe me, I've been there. So you've got almost a default bias. Is it cognitive bias? I don't even know. I sounded very, very smart there. Put me on a TED talk, and you could have clipped that, and it would have gotten views. But yeah, Nathan, that's just my suggestion. It's cost me a lot of money, a lot of headache with having that longer term view. And I felt very smart. I felt very cute. And I know my shit, and I know economics, and I know bank policy, monetary policy, fiscal policy. I read the news, all of this, and I sound very clever, but I can't make money. And then there's a guy that didn't even finish school ripping the market apart, and I'm like, what is going on here? It looks like a quality light though. It looks, and I think you can add batteries to it as well, eh? Yeah, if we wanted to. So that's the nice thing. Sheesh. A TP6 here on Dirty 30, TP7. Yeah, like I said, when I bought gold at $350, I never knew it was going to be trading here. 10,000 lots could cause the next global financial crisis when I close that position and I put a withdrawal request in. Hey Stefan, yeah, my first one was at 300. Yeah, you're taking me back many years ago. Yeah, it was. I was actually. Let me go back here. Yeah, it was actually. Yeah, I was 10 years old. And then actually it was fake gold. It was sprayed. It wasn't real gold. I'm kidding. I don't even think. What was this? The year 2000. I think the boys were still trading with phones back then. Hey man, I think the boys were trading with phones at $286. You had to phone in to get that order placed. You know, Chad, I have to say, gold is obviously if you consider this year, I know it's pretty zoomed out, but consider this little section here. Consider that, and then you copy and paste that pattern, that structure you've got here, with context to what happened here at the previous all-time highs. Just check here. A lot of times fractals don't work, but a lot of times they do work. And then does this not look very similar? Chad, quickly look at that. Does this little formation here, does this not look very similar? Can we agree? Let me just bring it. Oh, it looks dope. Is that it's pretty bright as well, eh? Do you guys agree with me that it looks very similar? Jared, no man. Of course we've got a tutorial for MetaTrader. Of course we've got a tutorial for MetaTrader, my brother. Give me 1 second. Now that you actually mention it. Keegan in the Purple Light District. Jared.
Yeah, that's bright. Oh my word.
But that's why you can't have it on you.
Don't look at it, bro. Just don't look at that.
Jared, give me a second. Now that you actually mention it. Now that you mention it, we are going to put another command there. I completely forgot about MetaTrader and TradingView.
I think that's like a dope shot there.
MetaTrader. Or let's just go make it easy. Empty 5. Exclamation empty 5.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Jared, give me 1 second. I've got you, my brother. I've got you. Slowly but surely, we're building our base of content.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Message. Where's the... where do I... oh, here's the message. How to use... okay. Do me a favor, Jared. Exclamation empty 5. Let's check it. Here we go. Wait for it. Can you be logged in on your phone? I think so. Yes. There we go. And then I'm going to put another one there. We did a trading view tutorial as well. Let me put that one as well. So that's going to be exclamation trading view. Every day I'm astonished by technology that we can employ a bot to do this for us. Just incredible how far we have come. And I even gave him a name, Nighbot. Now you can go exclamation trading view. And don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Exclamation trading view. Connor, you haven't missed anything, my brother. This is gold since the open. Tight little range here. So you haven't missed a single thing. Exclamation trading view. If you don't know, now you know. Exclamation trading view. Yo, you boys want me to type it. Somebody just type exclamation trading view. The boys are pulling it out of me. Exclamation trading view. Come on, guys. Give it to us there. Oh shit, do you guys wanna exclamation trade? Don't be scared. I'm a little bit scared now in the dark, but we keep it moving. Time is 15:20. Give us a tip. Sheesh. And you can set like the strength of it as well. A little Bondowski. Thanks, AT. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You know what would actually also look sick is if you light that back corner. Like if you throw it on that back corner. Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't have actually gone less, Keegs. Like a 50 watt was almost like a minimum. Especially with the other lights. Check here. That looks dope. The blue. Chris, the lights are giving me Amsterdam red light district vibes. That's exactly what we were going for, Ryan. Believe it or not. That is what... the G's are short to pull in the city. We actually, Ryan, I don't know if you remember. I think a lot of the guys won't remember. You remember at the old canteens where you had a snooker tables, not pool. Chad, some of you guys don't even know that. Like, you had a snooker room. The entire room is built to size. It is a beautiful table. It literally has got like board, like a scoreboard on the side. It's a very like I don't want to say a prestigious room, but it's got like an aura to it, and it always had like this this beautiful light, almost bronze, over the table. And the men, when they played, I always went with my dad. There was always like smoke hanging. Weirdly enough, that like smoke hanging in there, because back then, like, you smoked where you wanted to smoke, and the guys would have a drink, and the boys were smoking in there. And there was always this portrait of, I don't know if you've seen the dogs playing snooker. It's like a bulldog, and it's like a greyhound, and it was always like these snooker rooms had these portraits of the dogs playing snooker. So let me see if I can find one. They always had these, I don't know where they got it, but they had ones, for instance, where the dogs had suits on, but it was always like dogs, almost like, I don't know. Now thinking back at it, like the guys were like, oh, the dogs. It was always this thing of like animals playing, and they had these big portraits, but where we went, they had these big portraits of the dogs playing snooker. Because the old mine rec clubs used to have the... Yeah, Steve, this was at the... I was talking about the police club, the police canteen, and usually the military... I don't know, bro. It's like things back in the day worked. It's... things worked. Let me see my WhatsApp here. So here's the thing. My dad and my mom were both traffic officers. So you obviously had the police, you had the fire brigade, and you had the military, and then you had the traffic officers, or the traffic department, and all of them had, like, they called it canteens. So it's like a bar area. It's literally a bar. And all of them had like snooker rooms, pool tables. So that's how I remember back in the day when my parents went out. They would have like karaoke evenings. The children would play outside. They would have like a spit, where, say, the weekend it's like a braai, or it could be a braai or spit, whatever. But that's where they got together, had drinks. Guys would play pool, the kids would watch. So it's Let me check here. Slashy, where did you... Damn, bro. But where did you get that? Don't tell me that's on your wall.
What's this now?
The Hustler by Arthur. That iconic picture of the dogs playing pool. Was this still in Valcom? Yes, this was in Valcom, my brother. This was in Valcom. I can show you guys. I still remember to this day where that police canteen. Actually, no, this was the brandweer, the brandweerse canteen. Let me go check. Yo, so my mom would work night shift, and me and my dad would go there. So after work, me and him would go, and I still remember it like till this day. We would walk in, and I would get my packet of chips, Simba chips, and a cool drink, and I would literally sit on the bar with him. Let me find it here. And he would have one drink, and I would have the chips, and then we would go home. Where is it now? Oh, here's it. Okay, gold starting to get a move on, yeah.
Bro, you know you're deep in this game now, hey, where like you truly get excited just to get like your new lights.
It is like that, eh?
Like just getting new equipment and you're like, yo, this is dope.
Where? Okay, wait, let me just orientate myself. Okay, there's Griffin's Rugby Stadium. Okay. Let's go down Stateway. Ah, there's it. Yo, it's weird that in my mind I had it looking different. Oh no, sorry, it was the police canteen. Sorry, ja, it was at gevangenis. Yeah, Chad, I still remember it till this day, right here. So this was the canteen. The boys would park there. This was the canteen, yeah. So that snooker room I was talking about was sitting on this flank here. They had like a little area there, and the bar was right in the middle here. And then they also had this outside bar area. And then this is actually, there's cells here. This is gevangenis. So there's like walls around here. So there's actual prisoners in here. Let's see if we can actually show you guys. I don't know if you can. No street view here. Is access locked? So look how it looks now. Okay, things obviously changed, but this was a you could drive all the way through here. Yeah, and that rugby field we usually played there as well. But yeah, different era. Okay. So you're going with the blue light, so you don't want to go with the red light.
No. You're not catching
I
me
think
out
we
there,
can.
bro.
I think we can start playing with the lights now.
Well, now we can.
The Valcom of today is very different to Valcom. Yes, 50 cal, I believe so. Are you from Valcom or? I'm still traumatized with Sweet Caroline playing at the bar when I went with my dad to pool nights. Sweet Caroline.
Bum,
Bum, bum. Hey, the boys. Yeah, no, the Valcom very, very good memories. When I'm thinking back now, yeah, we were naughty, my bro. Where's that? Yo. I'm not actually that for. Keegs, what are you looking at? I'm just gonna go pee before we TP, and then.
Let's do it, bro. Ah, they're proper. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, I promise you that you can't look at them. Even, yeah, bro, I look at yours and I'm like, yes. That thing chalks you quick. Yeah. Need a strobe light for when TPs are smashed. They've got a strobe light function. So they definitely can go on strobe mode. Nah, these things are dope, guys. You guys are gonna see the step up now. Alright, Chad, I'm still waiting here for steps, don't worry. Keys, how does the vault bonus account work? Which I don't like normal vault markets. So basically, it's just an idea that it gives you the bonus of equity. So they basically match your equity. So let's just say you put in 1,000 rand, they're gonna double it up by 250%. So like the 250. So you put in 1,000 rand, your equity will actually be 2,500. Now, again, what that does for you is basically just increase your buying power. So it allows you to actually put in a lot more lots than what you normally are allowed to put in.
Yeah, I just want mine the white light, like an angel.
You just want white lights. So you made us buy RGB lights, so you can have white light.
Oh, is that the white? Yeah, and then dim it a little bit, like dim it. Keegan's one is subtle. It's okay. Wait a little bit. Yeah, there's it.
Bro, we need to find a way to position your camera a little bit more to the right.
How do you mean? So
That you can
get
actually
the
catch
frame.
more of the wall and that
The
art
frame.
piece than your thing. Because the reason you were battling with your shot is because you got that cold, that darkness there on the right.
In the hole.
So even if if you had to straighten that screen and type of vibe, but like you'd get a much better shot. But obviously then you'd have to move a little bit on your shot.
I need to move here then.
But that will automatically give you a nicer shot now.
I don't think I like this. I like this. Keeks. Yeah, you can play with it. You can play with it there. There's some press stick if you want.
Let's literally just get you like a pole or something that we can put behind your screen, and then the camera attaches to that.
Cream of my grandparents' living room was full of those pictures. Hey, good vibes. Police canteen, cheapest booze ever. Chris, how does the bonus account work on Vault? It's just extra margin technically.
Yeah. Maxwell, they will sort you out. So when support gets to the next gap of processing, guys, they will process you. So just keep an eye out. Once you are processed, just go in the normal 2G's free group. If you can't see it yet, obviously not in, but when you can, the Project G section will become visible to you, and then you're in.
Okay, grew up there. 50 cal. What year were you born, my brother? And where did you go to school in Welkom? Carltonville. Uncle was at the mines in Welkom, ja. A Minersdorp. Die miners. In Welkom, you always talked about, kyk hoe hy miner met sy Chad said it was a thing, as bad as it sounds. Like the miners, you would have said, ja, Raya is a typische flippin' miner. Because they were the guys that would buy a bakkie and put lights on it and put bull bars on it, and that thing is kitted, my bro, and that thing just stands there. That thing will never see a piece of off-road. They are the boys that and they were earning. Chad, I'm talking about the miners back then, depending on what work you did in the mine. The guys were clocking it because they got free housing, like proper housing. They called it main acer. So they got proper housing for next to nothing. They got paid big salaries. I'm talking like 30K 1995, 1996. You can even live with 30K in today's time. I'm talking back then, the Oaks were coining it. You can play with it, see the extent. It looks like you blow quicker than a normal one, talking from experience. So you're going to blow either way if you over leverage. Okay, welcome high school. Nice. Chris, I still stay in Carltonville. Nice, man. Die pay was sleg vir wat ek gedoen het. Okay. Apparently my fourth test, okay. Keek, sorry man. What's the name? Ask what you would have done on US 30 at the pivot, at the EQ, and I said for me it was always going to be short while we are printing bearish order flow. Edski. So that was when it was here.
Yeah, so the thing is with the US 30 guys, where it comes in is, again, we said this, so we obviously are bearish, so this becomes a target, so we never wanted to really become off of it. But in the essence of, I've said to the guys before, so Farbs and them, if they are here, they would know that would have been your break underneath, that would have been your retest. That retest, you would have entered the shorts, and then continuation to the downside.
Matriculated, so 50 cal, you in your 50s, bro. I love it. I love the wordplay there. 50 cal. Yeah, 1995. I was 5 years old. That's when we won our first World Cup, Springboks. Still remember it. Everyone running around like, oh, die Bokke het gewen. Sheesh. Chad, get ready on gold here. Might take a position here if we can close above here on the 5 minute. Need to close above there. Need a pullback on the 5, and then we're going to go for the longs. All right. There's the 200, not fully tested. Maybe we go down again, but I need a break above there. Remember, we are still bullish. We could have a ranging day, but I'm ready to make some moves here. Otherwise, if we start to break below here, I'm going to look for some shorts back to the daily pivot because, yeah, that 200, you guys know that 200 is a beast. So let's get ready here. Get your charts ready so you don't fall off. I'm giving you guys fair warning. We must actually start with something like that in the trade alert section as well.
What's that?
Almost like a preempted message, like get ready for potential positions. I'm going to actually do it now so we can copy and paste it. Keep your phone at hand for potential trades. Get ready, get ready. Get ready. Slowly but surely we will build out all the processes.
1995, I was 1.
Yeah. A little infant.
On key screen, Crabo.
That is not good. I will put it now on my screen. Sorry, guys.
Are you in already?
No.
Oh.
Alright, guys. I was referring to gold here, and I said if we can hold this 200 and we can hold this level and we can break above here, something like this. I'm going to wait for a tiny little bottom wick. So the next candle is going to open up. I just want a tiny little bottom wick, and then on the break we can go, because we're still printing bearish order flow. And then I also said I'm not against taking shorts if we do something like this. Then I'm more than happy to take shorts back to the daily pivot. Alright. So let's see here. So get ready on gold. Get ready. Gigs, how old were you in 1995?
I wasn't born.
Jeez, this man wasn't
I was a thought, bro.
This man was, as the Bible says, before you were even conceived in your mother's womb, I knew you. So Keegan was only known by God. Nobody else. Nobody else knew Keegan was going to feature.
I was that little surprise. Bro, talking about that, did you see these bloody Gen Z idiots? Where there's a child or a chick now in America.
Yeah.
She's suing her parents because she did not consent to being born. She did not.
No, man.
No, bro, it's a serious thing.
Real?
She did
For
not
real?
consent to being born. She did not agree to this whole thing that she has to grow up. She has to get a job. She has to do all of this to make a living. She did not consent to any of this. So she's suing her parents.
Okay, that makes a lot of it makes a lot of sense.
Like, bro, what is this world coming to? The minute a Gen Z person gets into power, we're screwed. We are screwed.
You guys should have. Anyway. All right, Chad. Yeah, just be ready, guys. Just be. Here we go. Yeah, we go.
Like, the worst part is that they're actually entertaining it. Bro, like, it's a serious thing. Like, I'm hoping, like, it really is going to court. I'm just hoping, like, when they, they entertain it, but the minute they get into court, that judge must just throw them out. Like, my thing is still, How would you have even liked us to contact you? Oh, because that was the best part, bro. They didn't even attempt to contact them to find out if they were good contact. How would you have liked us to contact you?
Dude, are they brain dead?
How
Like,
were they
are
meant to contact you?
There we go.
Gonna sue my rents for CPR money.
Here we go, Chad.
Jeremy, I 100% agree with you, bro. 100%.
NASDAQ. Chat, if you haven't done so, please hit that like button, subscribe. The algorithm is telling us that a lot of you just watched, but you haven't yet subscribed, so hit that subscribe button. Now America lost the plot, yeah, bro. It is. It's hilarious. I didn't even see that, Keeks. Wait. Boom, boom, boom. New playlist is coming soon, one of these days. Keeks found us the NCS playlist, which I think really did us very well.
When are we having another casino day with the coin flip and everything? Instead of an account giveaway, we can do the indicator or a month of Project G.
That's a good idea.
We definitely can do that. The
Maybe
thing is,
Friday.
the casino thing's fun, guys. It really is. But no one ever passes on.
Yeah.
So technically it's just giveaways. It's not the casino thing. When can we do Betway again?
No. That's
what was that other thing?
Aviator.
Aviator.
Yo. Now my wife was upset with me, Chad. You guys don't even. I got it from the wife. She's like, julle bid voor julle stream en julle bid 2 keer 'n dag en dit en dat en dan ek says, yo, now I got it, Chad. She ripped me to shreds.
Etty, you know, hey, I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to sit there and complain about it because it's that typical thing of it. They barely make changes and blah, blah, blah. But I know when the day comes, I'm probably going to buy it.
No, Chad, my wife was not happy. Wat 'n voorbeeld stel jy? Daar kan jong mense wees wat kyk en ek sê, "Ey, liefie, dit was maar net om die tyd bietjie."
How about we do the casino thing, but you have to answer a question correctly or you pass the account on.
Papa Chris ripped. No, my wife's honest, my bro. She's gonna keep me honest. She's a good wife. No, Mina, she is. She is. No, she's 100% correct. Like I told her, it's not a. It was an innocent thing, but still, I knew where she was coming from. But I said it's literally that's why it was scheduled for so late. But yeah, I don't think the casino thing will ever happen again.
Etty, like I said, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I haven't even looked at it because it's literally the same thing the whole time. But I'll go check it out then and see. Bro, you know, last night, out of everything, so obviously I told you I was like taking the whole step there.
Yeah.
And I sat there and I was like, do I do this? Or there was the 49-inch on special. And I was like, which one, bro? Which one? Like, the thing is, and I must say, bro, I think you're the same as me. Like, I love getting new screens and TVs and things like that, bro. But my thing is, to a point,
You don't need it.
you don't need it. I mean, I've got two 32s already now. But my thing is, like, it does wear off at a stage. Like, it's there, but like, and it's awesome. But you do also, like, it becomes normal. Where it's like, I don't know, would that 49-inch just get normal? Would you?
Bro, but
just be like,
232s is already big. Like, if I look at home, like the 2 curve 32, it's already too big for me.
They're big boys.
It's already, it's enjoyable, I have to say.
Yeah,
It's an enjoyable experience, but it's, did you take that other one off, what's the name?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
did you?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because I'm getting that one.
And what do you think? The quality, it is different than.
So it's at this point. The thing is, it's hard because that is a good screen.
It is.
But my other 32 is a very good screen as well. So I'm actually.
Did you do a test on? Did you play? Did you play
yeah.
an 8K video on both and see?
I want to see which is the better one because they're both very, very good screens. So, for example, like, it's nice when you got two identical screens. So, Chad, just to give you a story, so I have a Samsung 32, I think it's the G5. Let you check it quickly. I think it's the G5.
Look, the thing is, on some color grades, the Dell is better.
Yeah,
like
so it's the G5. Now, brilliant screen. Okay, I loved it. I bought a second one. Now, this is just me, guys. Again, dumb luck. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story while we wait for gold. So I go buy the second one. We have load shedding, bro. So I'm sitting at home. I'm like, I'm excited. Now I've got a screen display, so they don't sit on my table. They've got the mounts they sit on.
Yeah.
So they're floating. And I'm like battling. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my brain wasn't functioning because I'm in the dark. But I've got to get them both on there. Eventually I put it on. I'm sitting down. The power comes on. I go look at the screen. The screens turn on. And these Samsung, the G5s, everyone has them. When they turn on, they have like a Samsung pattern that comes down the left side of the screen. So they turn on. But literally, remember, power turned on. So they come on identically at the same time. The one blanks and goes to the next like thing. The other one blanks, but there was this quick mark on it. And I'm like,
does the screen break now?
what the hell's going on here? I'm like, no, I need to test this. Turn it on, and the screen's chalked. From because they're heavy, when I was mounting it, literally from like my hand grabbing the screen, my palm literally, and I could see because exactly where my palm is where the mark
indented.
is. And it blew one of the LEDs in the screen.
Which one?
The G5.
Oh, that other one you
My
broke.
other one,
Yeah.
So guys, I'm pissed because like these are expensive screens, and I just go and I put it on the floor and I'm like, screw this shit, don't talk to me. So as I'm laying on my bed now, I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm just chilling there. Caitlin still comes to me and she goes, sure, you know what you could have bought me with that amount of money? And I just looked at it, I'm like, too soon.
Way too soon.
Too soon. Don't even start. And then I've literally been traumatized. So I used my other old screen. You still have the dual setup. And now I finally bought another 32. But yeah, so now where I had identicals, now the one is a G5 and the other one's a Dell. Now the Dell, I must say, I think on natural color screens, like operating and all that stuff, I think the Dell's got a better color grade.
Yeah.
But when it comes to gaming, I think the G5 might actually have it. But again, we'll see.
So I'm actually gaming on my Dell now. Just to I was like, I want to test it. That's where I spend most of my time. It's very fine, like it's very clean, but it's not my gaming screen has got a much higher refresh rate. It's much smoother.
Yeah.
And when I showed Elsie, I played the exact same 8K video on YouTube on both. And I didn't tell her which one is the Dell, which one is the ViewSonic. And I'm like, okay, which one is better? And 8 out of 10 times, the ViewSonic was better than the Dell.
And the thing is, the ViewSonics are much nicer price than the Dell.
Yeah, I think I paid for the ViewSonic, was it 6-7K?
Yeah.
And the Dell, I think, is like 8-9K. No. So, Carl, the only reason I've got Dell is they're usually on special. That's the only reason. I've got 3 Dells here, but it's usually they have some type of special, or I don't know. So maybe it's not even good screens, but they always on special, Keegs.
Yeah, so the monitor, it's the exact same one that Chris and myself have. So the Dell is a 32-inch. It's the G3 23Q 4K monitor. The refresh rate on those, where is it? Yeah, I think they're 144, if I'm correct. Yeah, 144 hertz refresh rate on the Dell, and the G5. The G5. I think it's also 144. Where is it? Yeah. More details. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 144 as well. 165. So they are naturally there. The Samsungs are 165 hertz refresh rate. And then the one I have here at the office, it's a smaller screen, it's a 27, but this used to be my gaming baby. So that's a AOC, but that's a 244 hertz.
Stefan, I'm also looking for potential shorts. The big thing is I just need a break below here. I can't just short out of here. I need something like this. So otherwise, if we tap this 200, we come back above I am a buyer. All right, you can also see the 80 is about to potentially flip bearish. So yeah, both scenarios on deck here for us. It is just a case of waiting for confirms. Yo, bro, these slow weeks rip into me, bro. I don't know.
Hey, Carl. I'm down 8% on the account. Do you guys recommend becoming part of the 10-pip gang, or just full porting what's left on CPR, or any other recommendations to get break even at least?
Carl, the account is still live. You've got 2%. Last year sometime, Keegan will tell you what I told him. Keegs, tell him.
I mean, as long as there's a percent, there's a fighting chance. So it's just depends how bad you want it, and how patient are you going to be. Because as you start to bring it back, so you really got to drop that risk. Really drop it down. You know what? You can even become part of the 10-pip gang, but I think it's more the sense of just hit those 1-to-1s. But when I say 1-to-1, I mean dropping your risk. So whatever the risk is. So even if you drop the risk to a quarter.
0.25, yeah.
Yeah, so make it a 0.25, because then at least technically you've got
trades,
eight trades.
Yeah.
If 8 of those trades, like I say, if you hit and you start putting probability in your favor, you can start risking more. So let's say you do 0.25, you win 4 in a row, or you make 4% of 0.25. Now you can jump up to 0.5. And then I'd even say stay at 0.5 till you at least back at 0.4% down. Once you're even there, you can maybe get up. Because again, if you've done that, you've actually balanced out your equity curve and it's starting to go up now. And as you say, probability is in your side. Then you can start to push higher until you can get back to where you got 1%. So right now, you'll be on a heavy losing streak, hence the question. Yeah, the thing is, you need to break that streak. That's the thing. So to do that, I think really drop it down. If anything, you know what, even, and I don't want to be negative here, but even if you do blow the account, use this as a way to teach you your patience. Use this to teach you things going forward with the account. So for example, like I said to Chris, I actually did this now last night. I bought a new account for obviously that US30 strat, a bigger account, more serious because I do believe in the strat now. But I'm not in any hurry to pass it. I know the account works. I know it does what it does. But now because I have a bigger account, I'm literally going to be from the get-go risking 0.5% on every trade. I don't need to risk 1%. So naturally that just gives you a lot more breathing room. So like I say, think long term, yeah, because as a trader that's what you need to do. Yes, sending the whole thing on CPI is always fun sometimes, but as a trader that is the degen thing to do. So I hope that helps, brother.
Let me ask you this. If that account was live, what would you have done?
Yeah.
Trade that account as if it's already live. Don't think about it as a phase 1 or phase 2. Think of it as maybe, I don't know what size it is. Think of it that's actually your money and then trade it. Your mindset will completely change.
Yeah.
Liesel ranging, correct. This is where even Liesel is saying it, and I've said it so many times before. You take a shot here and there. We've had a good one. We're down 2% this week. 2 losses, 1 win. And the thing is, this is where you can really hurt your equity curve. I've said it so many times. In secondary market structure, trading is not easy. And this is where you need to be very, very selective. All right. Sorry. 2 losses, 1 win, 1 break even. But no, Carl, there's still, dude, you can bring that thing back from 1%. Just forget the time. Because you're in a hurry, you're like, okay, I want to get it Friday, I want to get it back to break even. Forget that. Focus on your next trade setup, and that's all you're going to do. After today, you focus on your next trade setup for NYSE. After NYSE, tomorrow. And Keegs did actually bring that account back. And I'm not saying it to market anything. He actually brought it back. But I have to say, when he was when he was down 5%, he did do like 3% risk. We have to just add to that. So he brought it back from 1%.
Okay, so what? And again, the difference is, yes, you can say it's there. It can be marketing and whatever it wants, but you had to wait for that hail, not much a Hail Mary, but it was a case of it got to a point, and that's what I said to Chris. I said, bro, you've got 2 bullets, or let's even say 3 bullets left in the chamber. Do you take a shot where there's a crowd, there's a 60% shot you're going to make the target? Or do you wait until you right in front of the target, you can pull the trigger, and it's a bullseye? And that's all I did. I waited until I had the epitome of, for me, a perfect setup. Because now you've got nothing to lose. There's no hurry. You got to be patient now. Waited for it. They just say there, 1 in the chamber. And I went for it. Yeah, and that one paid off. It was perfectly. It got me up 3-4% in one shot. And then I could work with that moving forward. But again, that is... I want to at least say that that's probably experience that paid off for something like that.
Why is there commission on the challenge phases? Ismail, we try to keep the real conditions from when you go funded to the challenge as similar as possible. It's the exact same thing. So that when you transition from phase 1, phase 2 into a live environment, it's exactly the same environment.
So just also give you another idea is people, if you have a live account again, as Chris says, you got to treat it like it's live. If you blow that account, let's say you have drawdown and you push in the limit and you like, I have a 5% max daily drawdown, and you like, guys, but I only have 4.8% drawdown. Yet you say I breached my account. Because the 0.2% was on commissions. So technically you did still lose 5% of that account and you'll breach an account. And that's why I think it is a good thing, as Chris says, you got to still have that in your challenge phases, because you got to treat people the same way. Otherwise, guys are going to do something in a challenge phase. It happens to them in a live account, and then they're going to start throwing and pointing fingers saying, this wasn't this when I was doing it. Now you guys have brought this in and changed the conditions. So the conditions, I think, is rather better to have it the same way and be consistent from the challenge to a live account.
Liesel, you are 100% correct. And the thing is, you don't even get paid for it. Here's the thing. We've been sitting here since 8:30. We have not made a single cent. If I stand up now and I leave here, we didn't make a single cent. The other guy that's at his 9 to 5, he is currently earning a wage. He's getting paid. So if you take it from this morning, 8:30 till now, a guy that's working at 8 to 5 has literally earned more than me.
Yeah. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
The only problem is the guys that are mocking the 9 to 5 are most likely the same guys that are scamming you, because they're selling you a fake reality of what trading is. We've always said we are not doing that. We are showing you what trading is. You've got to treat it like a business.
Chad, there's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with working 2 jobs. There's nothing wrong with working private jobs in terms of, let's say you've got a certain skill and you can do stuff afterwards. For instance, you put in aircons for an aircon company. Now somebody says, hey bro, I bought the aircon, just come fit it for me over the weekend. And you're like, okay, I'll do it for you. Little cash job or whatever. And you hustle. Or your electrician, it's like, okay, I finish work at 5. I'll quickly come and do that stuff like from 6 till 8 in the evening. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying steal work from your business. All my private jobs I did as an engineer, I went to my director and I said, listen here, this is what I'm going to do. Do you want to throw it on a company's books or can I do it private? He said, go for it. We always had an open thing. He actually even gave me a lot of the private stuff I got, he gave to me. And it's like, bro, we're not even going to throw it on the company books. Here's the guy's contact details. There you go. Enjoy whatever you make. It's yours. So there's nothing wrong with hustling. There's nothing wrong with, I don't know. People don't have that drive and that hunger anymore. It's like if you don't tell them exactly what to do, they mind fucked. Unless it's like black and white. Oh, but my job description says I only need to be here from 8 till 5. So I walk in literally 1 second before 8. It's like, okay, dude.
That's also the guy that's not going to become anything
Yeah.
great.
Mixologist. Good morning. There is the gold shorts, Chad. The shorties. Now Asia lows have been taken. Keegs, anything yet that you want to spice?
Asia lows right now, so I'm actually
Yeah.
looking for it, but I just want to see what's going to happen now on the retest.
Chad, what did we say about the 4 hour? What did we say about the 4 hour this morning? That, where's my ultimate trader gang? Chad, if you weren't here on the streams, go back to the start. Go back to the start where It was at exactly an hour and 20. Oh no, it's an hour and 25 minutes back. Let me just show you guys here quickly. Here it was. So you still had a chance if you were taking notes. This is, if you don't know, don't stress about it. But my guys from the Ultimate Trader, you know exactly what we were talking about yesterday. 24.29. Alright. 24.29. Still a little bit to go. You guys into real estate and property development? No. Miles caught the shorts nicely. Yeah, Miles takes impulse entries. So he, for instance, he would take the break there. He wouldn't wait because he would have a zone here somewhere. I don't know. Miles would have, yeah, I think he might have had like a zone here. Maybe like that. And then he'll say, okay, if it breaks that zone or wherever. Did he take this position? But also remember, Carl, that was Miles done there. So if you take impulse entries, you can go for the 10 pip. Because that little thrust is in and out, you're done. But if you're going for the bigger move, if you're going for the $5 move, you gotta make sure that it doesn't want to come back here. To just trading, the benefit of the live stream is that we have a community, because trading can be a lonely journey. Correct. Sometimes it gets rough on a chart. Sometimes we need encouragement. I mean, I completely agree. It's much better to have a community. That's why communities do well. People want community. That's why people go to church. That's why we play sports. That's why we join tennis clubs. We join like a gym group or whatever, because that community, that camaraderie, that's what we were never built to be islands. A human was never built to be an island. Yes, Jared, force your way to success. I agree. Oh, Charles J, were you on the call yesterday? I'm running. What? Hello.
Alright. We're trying to see what's going to happen here in our chat. I'm very liking this still over here. Let's just see, still super excited. Was there, brother? What's the chat? Where are the TGs coming to? We were in Cape Town last year. So I think maybe we might do a trip before the end of the year. Because obviously Chris and myself have spoke about we need to do a Cape Town and a Joburg again. So we'll probably do something for the community before the end of the year, but we'll just have to see time-wise.
I'm running. Okay, Shawl. So you were in the call yesterday. Beautiful chat. Shawl already. Shaq didn't show up for his... wait, let me just see. Shaq needs to get serious about life.
Wait, what happened now?
Why is this thing lagging so much? Let me just check the chat here.
100% bros, so we definitely will do meetups. I think Chris and myself were roughly talking about it, but we did say even for now, we're gonna do something for the traders in PE, for the guys that are in PE or close by and wanna do something like a little event.
Chad, sorry, I just need to get my Chad back up and running here. My PC is all of a sudden very, very slow.
Backtest will.
Okay, wait, let me just catch up here quickly. Okay, so Shoal, he caught that for our beautiful Shoal. Shaq didn't show up for his meeting yesterday. Kalen,
He doesn't need to be, because
here's my thing, Kalen. There's 3 coaches that were appointed. All 3 gave through their dates for their weekly calls. Their calls get set up for them. The clients get emailed. If you do not show up, that shows the character of you as a person. Okay. Both myself and Keegan have not missed a single call. Keegan missed a call, but there was issues,
yeah.
but he
it was
rescheduled.
and caught it up.
I did my call last week while we had Jeremy here. I walked away from Keegan and Jeremy for almost 30-40 minutes, and I said, Jeremy, as much as I love you as a brother, I made a commitment to these guys. And Jeremy said, 100% bro, do what you need to do. We were having lunch, walked away, did my call. So if you don't take it seriously, I take people seriously, any person. So that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Backtest pool, it's not my setup. The guys that if you stick around long enough, you would know I would want a closure below. I want to see a confirmed break. I want to see a retest. This thing can run 400 pips. This is not my trade. Yo, why is there so many ads? Wait, let me just see. Something's up with the ads here. Yo, that's weird. It's set on low. How many ads have you guys been hit with? Yes, I was gonna call. I have 2 positions. Shawl, beautiful, bro. Beautiful. And there it is, Chad. Something. What's up, Chad? When you come to Cape Town, Alpha Monk, baby. Yeah. Keep it simple. You don't have to. You don't have to do special modes. Alex Ormosi said it very well. He said it very, very well, Chad. Let me put this to you. He said, I think this was his exact words, and I do apologize if I swear. Please don't crucify me. I'm gonna use some words here. He said you don't have to fucking do an ice bath, a sauna, a run, go to the gym, meditate, write down your goals, do breathing techniques, do all of that shit for 2 hours to be successful. He said, fucking get to work. Alright? Forget the breathing, forget the meditation, forget the cold bath, your little morning routine, all of that. Get to work. The guy that got to work at 7 o'clock, by the time you get working at 9 o'clock, is already 2 hours ahead of you. You still, airy fairy, it is beautiful, manifest. Ooh, bro, get to work. That is as simple as it is. That is as, I'm not saying like there's certain fundamentals when it comes to spirituality. The Bible is very clear. So I'm not saying you throw your spirituality out of the window, but all these little side tricks, these little ice bath, little steam room, a little collagen powder with my oat milk cappuccino, my breathing techniques, me living in the moment. No, bro. Get to work. Simple. Get the work done. Do what's on your list. Create a simple list. Where's my list is here next to me. And get to work on it. Start chopping away at that list. Hard work beats talent. There you go. Chat at testimonial. I've been in Project G 2 months. It's very nice. We have calls on Sunday and Wednesday nights. I know you don't have to say that. We will fly out. Gigs, what do you rate? Talking about the ice bath and you manifest and you do this and you do that and
You know what? There's a place for it, but my thing is when you do those things, it doesn't need to be published to everyone that you're doing it. I always said to guys, if your focus is on showing everyone what you're doing, your focus isn't on what you're doing, it's on showing everyone.
yo, there we go.
So you just got to put it, so what's the main point here?
Oh, there we go.
Same as guys, like again, guys, if you look at a Springbok rugby player, you know what, it's nice because he's got the guys that actually follow you and take photos, but they're not all running around with flipping photos and GoPros on them, and they're there to play rugby. That's what they're doing.
Geek, so you tell me I can be successful without taking an ice bath every day and saunaing.
You can do it, bro.
Oh.
I mean, at this point, hey, maybe Elon Musk does take ice baths. He's just not telling everyone 24/7 he does it.
Elon.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even think if you tell Elon, Elon will be like, bro, have you ever had an anxiety attack and you've taken your entire net worth and you put it behind a small group of people that on your fourth attempt, that rocket that goes up, that's literally your entire life that's going up there, and the success of that rocket being successful is going to determine whether you walk away from that. So, Chad, that's why I admire Elon. The guy has got balls of steel, and I know he's sometimes a little bit tongue-in-cheek and a lot of people, but I admire the dude. He slept at the factory. There was a little couch. He slept there. The guys that were part of SpaceX, the initial 3 launches, after the third failed one, the fourth one, they thought like Elon's going to come in and bash them and smash them. And all he said is like, all right, guys, I believe in every one of you. I still believe in this project. I'm just letting you know, like, I'm selling my house. I'm doing all of this. I'm putting literally all of my eggs in one basket. So we've got one shot. Let's make it count. And that's it. Now imagine, and we're not talking, here's the thing, Chad. It's not like Elon could have many years ago retired, get a beautiful property portfolio, just chill, just compound that growth, have a very comfortable life. But that's not in him. He's a pioneer. So, bro, I love the dude. I've watched a lot of his content. I've got a lot of respect for him. But yeah.
There we go. I'd like to know, Chrissy, you must just confirm the little collaboration there, bro.
Collab. Must I share it there for the Chad?
You can share it there for the Chad.
Chadadonia on Friday. The Friday show. Beautiful. Just you guys, my hair was bad. My eyes, I'm Asian. I love that my Asian brothers, but hey, Keegs, you guys caught me bad here, bro.
No, we didn't, bro.
Is there a song on it?
There's a song there, bro.
But why can't I hear the song? Let me hear what song. Listen, I can't do songs like that have swear words, you know.
There's no swear words.
No, I know, but going forward, like Alsaby, bro, she ripped dude. We gotta. If you, I can't shit. Okay, I see what you did there. I swear it won't play if I share it to the story, a song.
I think the update now it actually does, eh? Like you can change the song, but I think now, because it did the other day for me, and I never put the song on. Okay, so it does for a video, not for a post.
Okay.
So if you put the post on, you have to add the song, but if you put the video will have its song.
The Friday show. Friday then. Has Mo posted it?
What?
The YouTube link.
I don't know. That I don't deal with. That's your guys' side.
Chad, yeah, I'm not going to take anything. I'm not going to waste your time. Ajalo's taken. Keegs, anything from your? I'm honestly not going to take anything here. There's nothing that's jumping out at me.
Yeah, my thing is I'm also not too much really looking for anything right now. Like it's just not. Yeah, confluencies aren't going to be met. That's the problem for me right now.
Let me just have a last glance here, Chad.
Keegs, what with the free gold PDF on IG? It's a free gold PDF. That's what it is, bro. We are busy finishing that up, and then as it says, when it's ready, and it's going to go out to that list of people.
Keegan, it will get there. It will get there. Elon's back must have hit a stop loss. Chris, why do you say you're waiting for the retest on the gold shorts? Because I wait for retest, my brother. You see this here? Even though this is going short, very likely a little bit later, gold will trade here and we'll catch it a little bit later. So it's like I told somebody yesterday, we think like sometimes we trade like we'll never get a trading opportunity again. Like, we missed the shorts from here. We will never ever be able to trade gold again. But that's not the case. It's there's going to be setups every single day. So I'm not trading like this is my last trade ever. I need to retire after this trade. All right, guys. I think we can go full screen here. Keeks, any closing remarks for the Chad?
Honestly, guys, I think tonight, we might have not taken a trade, but we had a very insightful, and I think a lot of guys are agreeing with that there in the chat, a little bit of a psychology lesson here today. So, and that's a part of trading, guys. Everyone just wants to be on the chart time. But other than the chart time and chart skill, it's your psychology that's making you blow up all the time. So start identifying the problems and start fixing those problems. So again, maybe this isn't always what we want to do, and sometimes you got to do the things you don't want to do. So yeah, we obviously know the volume is coming in. T2 is locked in and ready with the firecracker. So we're going to see what happens here in New York session. You guys know we're going to come in hot for that one, but we'll see you guys in New York then.
Is it now called the firecracker?
Well, your version 2.0 is the firecracker.
Is that Chad, firecrackers, 3 p.m. So yeah, we will see you guys a little bit later. Peace and love, baby.
Peace and love, guys. Cheers.
Trade safe. Cheers.